Hey guys, welcome to another Tech Tuesday where we'll be bringing you some of the latest tech news from last week. First up, Microsoft are firing out some new devices. So we've got the Surface Go 2, which is a small, compact Windows tablet. It's a little convertible, and it's really nice for productivity on the go. The other thing we got was the Surface Book 3, which is finally here, although it does retain the same design as the old Surface Book 2 as well. However, if you're after a laptop that converts into a tablet, really the Surface Books are probably some of the best ones out there. It's got the detachable screen, a proper fulcrum hinge as well, and the base on it is just like using a laptop. So check those out. They're pretty awesome products and they are looking hot. Speaking of revamped products, Sonos have also announced some of their updates to some of their older hardware as well. First one, we get a brand new play bar in the form of the Sonos Arc, which supports Dolby Atmos. It is now much wider and has better speakers on there. The other products that got an update are the Sub and also the Sonos Play 5, which is now just called the Sonos 5. The main updates on those ones are all internal, so you'll be getting new processing power, which will allow them to get further updates in the future. Obviously, we all like updates, and after the debacle Sonos had at the beginning of the year, talking about killing off a lot of their older hardware and sending it to landfill, this is looking promising, and fingers crossed it means those products will last a much longer time. And now some gaming news. So Microsoft held their latest gameplay event for the new Xbox, and it was a little bit, lacking in gameplay, shall we say. So we got to see some indie games shown off and a little bit of footage as well. Assassin's Creed Valhalla was there, and we were promised all sorts of gameplay trailers. And we got about 3 seconds worth of it, which is a bit disappointing. Microsoft have come out afterwards and said that they're sorry for this and fans should expect better, and in future we will see more coming from them. Ubisoft have also done the same. They've come out and said that obviously fans should be expecting better, and we'll be seeing a lot more in terms of gameplay over the next few months, where we'll be seeing all sorts from Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It is a bit worrying though, as Microsoft have done this in the past with the Xbox One announcements, where we saw similar sort of mistakes happening, and it just looks as though they're not really learning from that. Let's see what Sony do at their PlayStation event. Hopefully, we might actually see some next-gen gameplay, which would be great to see. Now, on the subject of Assassin's Creed, Ubisoft have come out and spoken about the fact that they've actually learned and taken a lot of the feedback from Assassin's Creed Odyssey, in the term that the game was maybe a little bit too large in scope and a little bit too long as well. Now, this does seem to be something of a trend in the industry at the moment, with games getting a lot of filler and a lot of extra fluff on there, which doesn't really add to it. Apparently Assassin's Creed Valhalla will be a shorter game with a little bit less to do in terms of all that extra stuff. Now, for me, I love that. That's the direction I'd like to see a lot more games going in the future, just because there is so much to do, it can just take up so much time. So I'll be interested to see. I don't want it to go the other way, like Resident Evil 3 Remake, because, you know, that was over in a flash, but something which is really kind of narrowed down in its focus and just brings us gameplay that's non-stop. That sounds perfect to me, so let's see how that turns out in the end. Apple and ProMotion displays on the iPhone 12. Can Apple go at least a week without another leak or a rumour coming out? I don't think so, but we are starting to get into that time of year where the next iPhone is leaked left, right and centre, and this time it's a ProMotion display. Now, we get these kind of displays on the iPad Pro at the moment, and the iPad Pro screen is absolutely awesome. What it allows it to do is to scale from 60Hz up to 120Hz for the display, which means it is buttery smooth. It also saves battery life as well, because the screen will automatically detect what type of application you're using and change that refresh rate, therefore saving battery when it doesn't need to be running at, say, 120Hz. For gaming, it is absolutely gorgeous. So if that gets moved across onto the new iPhone 12s, then I'm game for that, and I cannot wait to see how that turns out. You know, it's definitely going to be a step in the right direction. Other manufacturers are really starting to bring those new screen refresh rates out. So let's see how Apple pull it off in their iPhones. And last but not least, who doesn't love Diablo 2 and who doesn't love a good remaster? Well, Blizzard aren't particularly fans of good remasters, but let's put that to the side. So I'm sure fans are a bit scared at the moment with the rumours coming out that we will be seeing a Diablo 2 remaster this year. Now, I'm all for that if they actually knuckle down and just remaster the game. We don't want them to be doing all sorts of random weird things that they did with Warcraft 2, because that didn't turn out so great. So fingers crossed they really pull it out of the bag and show that they've listened to fans' feedback. Hope you've enjoyed that video. We will be bringing you more tech news next Tuesday, so be sure to hit the like and subscribe button and we'll be back. Stay safe in the meantime, and we'll talk to you soon. Ta-ra for now.